What bear is that? Is that a black bear? Is that?
This is a black bear, yes.
Like,
Not because he's black. Color means nothing. Black bears can be white and brown and everything in between.
oh really?
And so
like
absolutely,
brown.
absolutely. And so it's all about what they.
Alright guys, so alis kami ngayon. Tingin ko kung okay na ba sila sa loob. Hello!
Yay, Papa.
So okay na ba lahat?
Yeah.
Okay na ba kayo dyan?
Okay na.
Okay na? Okay.
Okay na, Papa.
Alright guys, so okay na ba tayo dyan? May nakalimutan pa ba?
Yeah.
Ano?
Ang cellphone ni Tatay. Black na. Dead na.
Dead na, ayan si Tatoy, oh. Oh. Okay, so okay na tayo? Alis na tayo?
Punta tayo. Bear Papa.
Ano, saan tayo pupuntahin?
Bear Bear. Going to cave.
Cave.
We're going bear hunt.
Okay.
Going to cave.
Tulog naman ang mga bata. Ayan. Pati mga matatanda.
Ayun o, itong kasana na to, papunta kami ngayon ng Innisfail. May pupuntahan lang kami doon. Tingnan nyo naman, di ba? Itong biyahe ng Calgary to Edmonton, medyo talaga busy talaga. Yung mga sasakyan, dami-dami.
Ayan, malapit na tayo. Nakita nyo ba dyan? Diyan tayo pupunta. Discovery Wildlife Park and Campground. So, ayan. So, ganyan po ang daanan dito. Uy, ayun na ang gate. Papasok na tayo dyan.
Alright guys, good morning. Nandito kami ngayon sa may Innisfail, dito sa may Discovery Wild Discovery. Something that name. So marami kami makikita mga hayop dito, para siyang zoo. At marami kami makikita mga bears, mga lions, kung ano pa man. Baka may mga bago na rin silang mga hayop na nilagay dito. Well, let's check it out. So yan, dyan po tayo papasok. So ano yan, Iya?
There's 2 bears here and 4 bears. Papa.
Are there 4 bears too? No, just leave it open. No, come here.
Look, Papa.
Okay.
Papa, look, Papa. I can touch the bear.
Yeah, you can. Yes.
Look there. There's
You're a big girl
bear
now.
there. Big bear.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to eat us.
No,
We can't go. Oh.
they're inside the fence, so I don't think so. Are you guys happy
Yeah.
that we are here?
Stop toys inside.
Yeah.
Look, there's some unicorn ones. My favorite animal.
So yan, pasok tayo dito. So sanitizer first. So yan, mga souvenir items yan dito. Wow. Ayos. Galing ng pagkakaprint. So dito mayroon din silang upuan, diba? Sa gilid, so ayos. Slow down, slow down. come on. Stay with me here.
In the wheelchair. Papa.
Yes. Ayos. Parang ano dito, merong cafeteria sa loob. So merong inumin. Ano binili mo ba?
Hotdog.
Hotdog?
Just for them.
Okay. Ano mayroon dito, ha? Uy! Ano to? So, Ali, don't touch anything, okay?
Okay. What's in
Just
here?
look.
What's in here?
I have no idea what's in there. I think it's a snake, but I don't know where is it.
This is a big snake.
Oh, it's a python. Look.
Oh,
What?
the one the
No,
baby.
don't touch it. Come on.
One the iguanas are climbing. Oh, what's in there? The mama one?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what is that.
It's iguana.
No, it's not.
Not
The
this.
iguana is this one. Look, that's the iguana. Right?
What? Why he eat this?
Look at the bones of the skull.
Look at the skin of the snake.
Yeah.
And
And
what's
what
in
is this?
Yeah, Teddy the garter snake. So
Okay.
him, we won't handle too much just because he's still new. See him in there? Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Look.
Can you pick him up?
Wow.
We can, but he does move pretty quickly, and I don't really want to shock him too much because there's lots of people now. See? Whoa.
Oh, wants a bite, huh?
He's okay. He's just a little stressed.
Oh, seems like he want to fight or something.
No, he's just not sure what's going on because there's lots of people in here. And I shouldn't have moved my hand quickly, but my arm got stuck when I moved. You're okay,
So
Ted?
there's no venom on there right now?
No, they're not venomous. They're actually native to a lot of Alberta. So southern Alberta, you'll find these everywhere. I used to
Like-
catch them as a kid.
In the forest?
Typically more in like the prairies. They can live in forested areas, but in a little bit warmer climate, so a little bit more southern Alberta.
So in winter time, you cannot see a snake out there, huh?
They aren't super active because they get their heat from their environment. They have to stay in warm areas. So especially in like their breeding season, these guys are a really cool species where they'll actually, all the males will get together and make a big pile in the breeding season. So they all are pre-kilotherms. So they get their energy, all of their heat comes from their environment. So they have to stay nice and warm. That's why they have heat pads and stuff in here. Cool, eh?
Oh,
But yeah.
that's good. How about the snake that you were holding earlier?
What about it?
No, I mean, is that locally from Alberta or?
So these guys were both just pets that people couldn't care for, so that's how they came to us. Bull snakes you can technically find here in more, again, southern regions because they do like western USA. They're really common to eat in like central Mexico. These guys are also known as like a gopher snake. So Celtic is on the smaller size. Their subspecies is on the smaller size, but they are they can get up to, they're only about 5 feet, maybe up to max 9, but that's a little more rare. And they're burrowers, so they go after things like gophers. So where they're really common, they'll be more common there. Here it's a little cooler. She does okay in this weather, but like if we take her outside for a walk, then she's fine. But yeah, a little bit southern and more in like the western U.S. area there.
Oh,
They're very common there.
wow, it's getting big already, huh?
Yeah.
How old
pretty
is that
cool.
now?
Her, I'm not actually sure because she just came to us. I haven't read her sheets for her exact birthday, and I'm not sure if we do know, but she did just come to us, so she will be a few years old, and because of her size, I would assume over 4.
4 years.
I would say over 4 years old. But do you guys want to see our oldest person on the property? Who's our oldest? That's Terracona. That's our bearded dragon. She's really, really nice. Bearded dragon. Cool, hey? Do you know what? Do you see that hole on the side of her head? What do you think that's for?
Breathing.
Close. Think of what holes we have on the side of our head.
It's a crown.
That's how she hears. With the shots.
Oh, is that ears?
Yeah, so in here, I'll pull out. This is
Kind of was scared that was too big.
they're actually not very big and they're very inactive. That's why lots of people get them as pets and then they realize these guys don't actually do a whole
Is
lot.
it a python or a boa?
This is a ball python. Hi.
Oh, so like we need to back up a little bit. If something wrong, then I don't know where it can. Oh, there's a huge skin here, huh? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there is too.
Seems like the skin itself is gonna be scaring you, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
The way it was look like when you see the body it's huge, but
Yeah, they have really big bodies.
so how long is that one right now?
How long? He's probably about 3 feet. I wouldn't say he's very big, but these guys are super cool. They're ball pythons, so they're really inactive. But if you look on his nose there, you can kind of see little holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually sees with infrared. So when you see those like glasses that make it all yellow blue based on heat, that's what he sees with. And that's how he gets that heat sensors, is through that little spots.
I read last. I mean, I don't know when was that. I mean, it depends on the head shape.
Mhm.
Which one will be like a venomous or something or some.
These guys are not venomous. We don't keep any venomous snakes on the property. So these guys cannot cause me any harm. So that's nice.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
kind
so
of
they
friendly
can
or
they
something.
could bite if they wanted to. Like that's just how it is. But no, they likely will not because he's pretty used to people. But they're an inactive snake, so that's why these two came to us. Is the people realized they're not the most active snake, they're not the most exciting pet, but I think they're super cool. Good boy.
What's in here?
Yeah. That's Miss Terracona right there.
So how often you feed that snake,
Snakes get fed about once a week.
and what kind of food that you give it
Typically
to?
things like small rodents, so mice, things like that. That's what they'll eat. We have 2 crested geckos in there, but they're kind of hiding, and we don't touch these ones because
watch out.
they're very sensitive. Yeah, careful, there is a snake in there. They're probably in there, or you can look, oh, actually in that tube. If you look in that tube, one of them is in there. They have Yoshi and
What are these?
Do you have
that's a salamander.
salamander?
So you can find them in like lots of wet environments.
There's one.
Wow.
You guys are welcome to come check out the animals in these rooms.
Yeah, okay, I think it's time for us to
Yeah,
get
no
out.
worries. Thanks so much.
Thank
if you
you.
have any questions, feel free to ask.
Ayan, yeah. Sasakay kami ng golf
We're
cart.
going to find.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're going to find the big bear. So fun.
So, yeah.
Oh, no, so fast.
So fast.
Let me see.
Oh, what is that? I'm gonna stop by here and take a look. Okay?
What are they checking, Papa?
Baba muna kami.
Tatay, higante.
So, ayan. So, nandito tayo sa may Sulcata tortoise. Ayan, di ba? So, ayan siya, natutulog.
Kita ko dito, maayos.
Tingnan natin dito sa bila.
Hey!
So, ayan siya, laki, no?
Wala pa yan yan.
O, bago lang yan, eh, no?
Tugay ka kay tatay.
So, ayan. O, doon ka sa kabila, Ed. Come on.
Anong buwan ng bear?
Mag-bear hunt kayo?
Yeah, but let's go find the bear.
Okay, let's go again. Let's go. So, saan tayo?
Hanap tayo bear.
Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, dito tayo. Tambay tayo dito. Tambay.
Lion.
Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
Okay. So, tambay mo tayo to. Ayun, yun. May lion. Wala, hindi masyadong ano. Hindi pa tayo. Alam ko dito sila nagpe-perform eh.
Ang laki ang ulo!
Oh no! Scared!
Ayun yung isa!
Ang ano no, ang laki ng...
Nakakatakot.
Na ano? Ano yan? Ano eh? Baka tayo anuhin yan.
Wala ka talagang laban yan, ano?
Laki.
Ay, ano? Laki! Ay!
Ayun pa, babae lang yan ha. Itong lalaki, wala ka talagang laban sa laki. O ikaw be. Ikaw naman mauna be.
O sige, para mabidyon. O sige na, sakay ka na.
Ano ba naman yan ah? O sige, sakay na naman tayo. Et, Iya, why are you here?
Because we want to be here.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Come on, takbo na naman tayo.
Power.
Ayun, si Mama sa likod. Ayun si Mama.
Ito.
What's in there?
This.
What's in there?
Nothing. I don't know. It doesn't say.
It's ostrich.
No, I don't know. He's sleeping right in that bush.
A prairie dog.
A prairie dog and oh, stay here, okay? Look, it's a bear. It's a white. It's a white bear. I don't know what kind of white bear is that.
Where's right
Black
bear?
bear.
Splash. What this says?
It doesn't say. I don't know. Oh, right there. It's a. I think it's a wolf. Mayroon ba dyan? Yun o, sa fence. Wolf ba yun? Hayaan mo na, dito tayo sa kabila.
Shoot.
Okay.
Ayun sa loob.
O, wala ba? Tara. Okay. Dapat dinala mo pa yung stand ng ano, cellphone para tayo nasa truck. Okay, di ba? So, Leah, are you guys happy?
What's in there?
It's a silver serval cat.
I thought it's silverfish.
Silver fish?
I watch Minecraft and cat.
Okay, tingin tayo doon. I don't know what is that. Dito naman tayo sa ano. O siya po, si Pinoy Tracker, naka-live po siya. Kanya-kanya kami ng video.
Ito pa yan.
Saan?
Ayun. Nakita ba niya?
Ay, para siyang cheetah, no?
Bahay wala naman. Ayun pala.
Ed, kita mo yan, Ed? Come on. Kita niyo.
Dito cat. I got the eagle.
Yung bahay kasi tinignan namin eh. Wala man laman.
Ano yan? Cat yan.
Ayun na.
From Africa,
Pusa.
south of the Sahara.
Terbal.
Kita niyo yan, Iyo?
It looks like a cheetah.
Cheetah.
Kita mo. Nakita mo. Ikot pa isang.
Ed, kita mo, Ed? Come on. Tingnan mo. Ed. Wow. Yeah. Sakay ikaw, Ed. Nice. Alright, so meron naman dito mga monkey. Ayun, oh. Ba, saan galing itong monkey na to? Yehoo! Ah! 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 Loko yung ganyan. Dito tayo sa kabila.
Dati marami ko. Takot.
Ayun.
Uga-uga pa. Ket, ito na monkey dali.
Ha? Dito tayo, dito. Ha? Ha? Gulat siya, gulat. Ah!
Let's try, Papa. There.
Nagulat eh. Ah! Saan ka papunta?
Dito, pa! Ay, isa, Papa! Ay, hindi ka takot!
Hindi nga matakot eh. Yung isa lang matakot. Babae yan eh. Parang buntis yata.
Okay, Aliyah.
Hello!
Kita mo, tatay? Ay, dito pala ba? Ano mo, kalahi.
Papa, there's a lot.
Dalawa lang.
Ito. Ito, tingin siya.
Ah.
Oh bro, hindi ah.
Ayun, nagalit oh. Nagalit oh. Nagalit. Wala, ano pansin eh. Nagalit.
Nagalit nga siya eh.
Baka lumabas yan, nabuling ka niya. Lagot ka.
Ang laki pa naman yan. Ang laki pa naman, diba?
Grabe, ano tayo?
Alright, so let's go guys. Ano naman tayo sa iba? Okay, come on. Hop on now, kids.
I'm going to drive, Papa.
Okay. Do you know how? Okay, come on.
I'm going to sit right here.
Saan na si Papa?
Hindi pala. Ang layo na narating. Hindi pala naka-on. Ano ba naman yan, oh? Kanina pa pala. Di pala naka-on.
Pero pag sabi wala, naman pala.
Oh.
Para
Ito
niya,
na,
ano kami niyan.
oh. Di pala naka-on. Ano ba yan? Ano bang tawag? Alin?
Yun, no?
Stretch? Where?
Yan.
Uy, ayun! Ang laki!
Ah, laki pala niya.
Ayaw nilang sumakay sa likod at sobrang init. Uy! Akala ko! Ayun!
Dito sa amin, yung lilim-lilim.
Yan.
Okay, baba na mga bata!
Oo, baka
Siyempre, bata lang ang baba, hindi mo bata eh.
Tingnan nyo naman ang laki niya, di ba?
Straight, sita araw ko straight.
Oh, ha?
Wala, set ha.
Katakot oh. Hello. Hello, ang laki niyo.
Kaya din sa tao eh.
Oh, kaya talaga eh. Laki ng paa oh.
Kaya din ako.
Hello. Ang laki ng mata oh.
Sa alyo,
Baka tukain yung ano ko eh.
huwag malulun.
dito lang, di naman kayo maabot.
Baka tukain yung ano eh, yung GoPro ko eh. Oh. Wow, laki oh. Laki ng liig.
Dadalo ano.
Oh.
Yan, harap kayo ni Mama. Alas. Abot kayo niyan, mahaba ang leeg niya.
Oh, di ba?
Alright, giraffe.
Ito yung ano, that's why you don't be cheat, you know?
Ito mo yung hita.
Kaya mahaba ang liig eh, naging ganyan.
Ganyan yung kinain mo.
Yan.
Kumakain na yun. Oh. Ang laki ng hito.
Set, come here.
Oo, naman yun. Oh. Ay! Dalawa lang pala yung ano niya, daliri niya. Okay, let's go. Be, tara. Let's go.
Take a picture. Para tayo may video tatlo. Sila lang may video.
Oh. Saan ba nakaharap lang yan sa atin? Ay, slow.
Puputuloy na lang.
Oh, ano naman yan?
Anong meron dyan? Black bear. Kanina black bear. Kulay puti naman. Black bear daw. Ayun, nasa loob. Ayun nga, oh. Black bear nga. Ayun sa loob. Oh, saan? Ayun na yun yung bear. Doon, makikita na malapit. Ayun ba?
Okay, ganun.
Yung nakahiga nga na yun. Go, diretso. Oh, doon tayo.
Dito mga
Ay,
lilim.
dito tayo.
So, tigil lang dito.
Ayun, natutulog. Tutulog ang bear.
Don't it. It's going to wake up.
Yeah, tulog siya iya.
Bear.
Para siya ikaw, panay tulog.
Magbehan kayo na set.
Para siyang si Iya, be. Panay tulog din. Ano yan?
Putol ko.
Uy, sleeping beauty.
Ayun.
Nagising man, be.
Ayun.
Puyat. Yan ang black bear.
Ayun, hilik pa siya, di ba? Hilik siya. Para siya et.
Hawak kayo dyan. Pipicture ko kayo ni set sa bear.
Imagine nyo guys, ang mga stuffed toys, mga bear. Ngayon, ang bear, hagable yan. Pero sa totoong buhay, I don't think kung ihahag nyo yan. Ano yan, Iya? Hello. Hello, it's a deer. Yan o. Yan. Diba?
Huwag lapit kay nagat yan.
Oh, tingin. Ete. Ayun oh, hello.
Nagat yan. Maglapit. Dito lang, dito. Yan o, dito. Kasi ito.
Yan, lapit ka. Huwag ka lang masyadong lumapit.
Huwag lapit. Oh, dito tayo sa kabila. Dito.
Ha? Payat pa? Al- Alanganin pa sa ano, sa kapay. Nga pala guys, nakikita niyo yung ano na yan dyan, yung mga RV. Kasi dito sa labas ng sa labas yata ng ano, Discovery Wild Discovery. Meron siyang campground. So may mga campers na nandun sa gilid.
Ayan, dami na sila, oh, mga baby.
Bye, dear. Bye, dear. Bye, baby dear. Love you, dear.
I love you dear. Ngayon, dito tayo ngayon. Kasi alam ko nandito yan eh.
Ano na naman yan dito?
Lion?
Ayun, hindi. Bear din siya.
Ano yan, elk?
Oh, bear yan.
Some cutie. It's very fun. Aliyah.
Alright, let's go.
Ay, ang laki.
Come on.
Nalabas siya.
Punta tayo sa isang klase ng bear naman to. I don't know exactly. Parang brown na may grayish na kulay. So ayan siya. Oh, diba? Ito, gising to. Kanina tulog eh.
What niya?
I don't know. Ano
Upo
magawa
rin
ng
siya.
bear na yan?
Hiningal.
Hello! Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hi.
Hinihingal yung bear.
Cute.
Yan, cute lang siya tingnan. Pero I don't think pag ginawakan mo yan, kung cute pa rin matawag yan.
Mas cute.
Cute naman siya pag dito tayo.
Ay, nakangati siya, nakangati.
Picture siya, oh.
Ay, pa-picture rin.
Ay, kain pa rin siya.
Na dyan, close na.
Bye, bear.
Yun, dahil mga Pilipino ngayon dito. So, yan.
Save this drink.
Yan, dumami na sila. Oh. Kaya nga, ano lang yung isa kanina eh, spy.
Payat. Payat.
Ano lang yung kanina eh, pagka may dumating,
Handa na.
dami. Ayun. May mga tao. Oh, diba? Yun. Ang laki ng bear. How old's that bear?
Buster and Barney are 21 this year. 21.
21 years?
Well, I got these magical zookeeper keys that let me in all of the good secret places. This is the door. You still need the magical zookeeper key to get in.
Why there's flies?
That's a spider web, so that's its dinner and breakfast and lunch.
And maybe the spider always sleeps it.
Maybe. Seems like a pretty good spot. Pretty fruitful. Got a lot of food. Yeah.
What bear is that? Is that a black bear? Is that
This is a black bear, yes.
Like-
Not because he's black. Color means nothing. Black bears can be white and brown and everything in between.
Oh, really?
And so
like
absolutely,
brown.
absolutely. And so it's all about what they look like. When you kind of see
Like
his
a-
face, his nose is very straight from nose to forehead. His ears are larger in
Yeah.
proportion to the rest of his body. His coat is very different from what a brown bear would be. It's shorter and it looks basically like he has a fresh haircut all the time. He's very straight across his shoulders, whereas brown bears have that discernible hump. And then his claws would be another one. They've got short, curved, sharp, climbing.
Oh, it's not kind of or it's just a skinny one right now. How's that?
He's just shedding out. So all of the kind of hair tuffets that are on his back, that's his winter coat, that's coming out.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
And
it's gonna be replacing soon or something.
it's not going to get replaced soon. It's actually going to stay out, hopefully, for at least the summer, and then come September, October, it'll start growing back.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
And those black bear we can get. I mean, there's so many like that in Alberta or in BC.
Yep. Yep. We've got black bears and grizzly bears in Alberta.
Where
Oh, yeah?
do you get the food from?
Well,
Where do we get the food from? Well, it depends on the kind of food.
Okay.
Sometimes Public will bring us things like peanut butter or fish or canned fish, which is all good fun treats for the bears. Or meat donations if you're ever cleaning out your freezers. If you have freezer burnt meat or things like that, we can take that in and we'll feed it to the bears and the carnivores.
Oh, I see.
Then that way less in the landfill. And we have an awesome agreement with our local co-op for produce. That
The
can't-
co-op. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
that can't be sold to humans. So they'll give us like vegetables and fruits that they can't
Oh, I see. That's good.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
He
you
doesn't
just
show her
instead
face
of wasting
when
it.
he eats.
Yeah, pardon?
He doesn't show her food. He doesn't show her face when he eats.
He doesn't show his face when he eats. It's just the way he chose to lay down. He's a bear. If he wanted to lay upside down or backwards, he can do whatever he wants.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said like it's 21 years old right now, right?
Yeah, so 20 plus is usually black bear
Is it a
lifespan
male
in
or
captivity.
female?
Male.
It's a male.
Yeah. They're lucky to make 8 years old in the wild.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
And humans are their only predator. So we definitely impact them significantly.
So where this bear came from right now?
I don't know where Buster Barney came from. Was it Grand Prairie area?
Grand Prairie in North. Yeah, I used to live there.
Okay. Yeah, there's lots of bears that way.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jordan, 13 Flints.
Yeah, man.
Mind if I ask you how much you got them for?
Oh, I get this. I think 260 or 70, 270.
Okay. I'm looking for the navy blue pair.
Oh.
So I was trying to see how much you paid for them, see how much I'd.
Oh, I see. I think it depends on there's an every edition. It depends on the color that they're.
That they're doing.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
because I got a few colors in this already.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I like shoes.
yeah. So in winter time,
Yes.
so what's gonna happen here?
Throughout the park, bears will hibernate. Other animals acclimate and do develop winter coats. Like right now, the camels are completely naked. They're in summer coat.
Okay.
They'll regrow a very full woolly winter coat, and then they enjoy being out in the winter. The wolves, they'll regrow their winter coats. They're native. Everything native is just acclimates, right? They do good stuff.
Oh.
But the bear's hibernation is just self-defense to starvation. And so as long as you follow their natural rhythms and you just take away food as it normally would go away in the fall when snow starts coming up and the cold starts killing it off, we just slowly decrease the amount of food. And then they'll either pick their own dens, whether they
That
dig
is where
them, or
the
there's a
slip,
culvert
right?
in the front and the culvert in the back. And even within those culverts, they might dig up a den. So
Oh.
they do their own thing. They do good stuff. The
Like a
only
normal on the wild, right?
Exactly. The only thing we do is we bring them straw. And then they can rake in all the straw and make a nice comfy fluffy bed within their den.
Oh, it's kind of a
Yeah.
something to help for them, right?
Yeah. I mean, in the wild, they would just find a lot of different grasses and rake that all in,
Yeah.
which they can do here too. But we just like to spoil them.
I know, right?
Yeah. Why not? When we can,
Yeah,
it's easy.
I know. Well, I mean, like they already cut in, like in the inside the fence, and they need somebody to look after for them, right?
I like to think they got a pretty easy life. Wake up, you get a snack, go to bed, sleep whenever you want, do whatever you want. It's pretty easy.
How often this bear will eat?
Typically their main portion of their diet is fed in the morning. And then whether they get various treats through the day, all within their diet, changes from day to day. Like they have the enrichment log today, so that's just a little bit of a bonus on top of their diet.
Okay.
But they don't get that every day. It's just one of those things that, like portion in moderation, right? We shouldn't eat ice cream every day, as much as I disagree. And I think I could do that just fine.
Really?
Same thing as with them, peanut butters, things like that would be like ice cream, so they shouldn't have it all the time. Yeah. So they get their healthy, normal diet first thing in the morning, and then anything else is just a treat or enrichment on top of it.
I see. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And how many pounds they normally eat?
It changes
Oh,
all
kills.
the time.
It changes?
Spring is very slow because they're waking up from hibernation,
Yeah.
so you do little amounts, and then as
All
the
right,
seasons
everyone.
change, their diet changes.
How's it going?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, the good thing
I see
about
that the shade
to
is
come
being
around here,
adequately
this area is at least,
Nice.
especially if you're a nature
I'd like to
lover,
welcome you all to
then
Discovery
yeah,
Wildlife
you can
Park
see. I mean,
annual
like
wolf
not every time you can see
In this enclosure,
people
we
in the
have
city,
4
you know.
timber or
Yeah.
gray
You see, you
wolves
can
named
just go hang out somewhere.
Highlander and
like here.
Sassenach, trying to tell who's who.
All right, thank you so much.
Currently, the one who is just a little bit further up here, this is Sassenach, just over there.
All right, guys. So
Now, each
ngayon
of them are a pair.
may show
there
naman
is
ang wolf
Nisa,
show.
Lupe, who are sisters,
So makita
and
natin
there's
yan,
Highlander and
right?
Sassenach, who are brother and sister, and each of those pairs has their own story about how they came to us here at the park. So Nisa and Lupe, they are orphaned from the wild. They're from the Edmonton area, and their pack was shot. Now, we're not sure if it was the person who shot the pack or somebody else, but they had taken the girls in and they were feeding them a human baby formula. Now, what that does to a wolf's GI tract is it completely shuts it down from top to bottom. So progressively, the more they ate, the more sick they became. Now, thankfully, it was a little bit of a blessing in disguise. It did allow for the person to realize they were doing something wrong. They ended up taking them to a rehab center. The rehab center took them to Fish and Wildlife, and Fish and Wildlife brought them to us, and we fought through the night, and as you can see, they're happy, healthy, 113% as I like to say, and they are going to be doing an excellent training presentation for everyone. Now, the type of training that we do here at the park is called positive reinforcement. So what that means is that the animal is asked to do a behavior. If they do the behavior that's asked, they get a food and verbal reward. And if they don't do the behavior, you can either ask again or you just move on. There's never anything negative about it whatsoever. We always keep it fun, positive, and we're always changing things up in one way or another so that it doesn't become a routine. When it comes to training, especially during the presentations, what you end up seeing is that if you have a routine in place, eventually they figure out what the routine is, and then they don't have to think anymore. They just do the same things in the same order every single time. And so by changing it up, it allows for us to keep them as mentally stimulated as possible, and that's just overall better for them. In fact, training is the highest form of enrichment that you can give an animal in captivity. Now, that's not to say it is the only form of enrichment. Specifically, for anyone who was here a little bit earlier, you would have seen some enrichment that we gave to the bears as well as to the wolves that is different than, say, the training itself. So specifically with Buster over there, he ended up getting a log. In that log, there is holes that are drilled into it, and there was maple syrup and peanut butter put into there, so a nice little treat, and then we threw it in for him, so it was something that he had to work at to be able to get that stuff them down a little bit better. So especially when it comes to enrichment, there are tons of things that all of the animals can get. They all have unique enrichment programs, and especially changing during the time of year, especially during various weather patterns and things like that, you end up having a ton of different enrichment items that you can provide.
So ayan yung black bear guys, oh. Ang laki, taba-taba, no?
Taba-taba.
Taba-taba eh. Nakakatingin ko dyan, kailangan nyo ng pangkamot, babalik ulit siguro yan. Sa kapal kasi ng balahibo eh, no? Uy! Pati yung likod niya na panot din ah. So yun, no? Laki ng camel, oh. Nakikita nyo ba yan guys? Diba? Panalo sa laki. Yeah, you need to have $1 to feed them. Wow.
Bigyan $1.
May $1 ka ba dyan, bro? So, ayan. Laki ng camel eh. Sa Middle East, marami dyan. Pero ito, may ano siya, no? Ibang lugar yata pinanggalingan nito. Dito
Babay birds. Ayan o. Bear. Kangkang.
ano?
Kangkang yung bear.
A tiger!
Kita mo yun?
Saan yung tiger?
Tiger!
Kita mo?
Kita ko yung tiger. Kangkang tiger!
Ganyan ang inaano ng crocodile.
Uwi na tayo!
Na-purpose na ang...
Ay, helicopter doon!
Saan?
Ano yun? Maliit na bahay?
Yeah!
Tingnan ko.
Abe.
Tingnan ko.
Alright guys, so medyo nagutom kami sa kakagala. Dadaan muna kami na McDonald's. So I guess pauwi na kami ng Calgary. Medyo okay naman ng araw na to. Kaya nga lang kanina merong aksidente, pero parte lang siguro ng araw yun minsan. Kaya yun, ang oras ngayon dito is alas 4 na ng hapon. Kaya medyo busy na rin. Parehas southbound sa northbound. Alright guys, so ayan, set. Sarap ng tulog ng anak ko, Aliyah. So nandito na kami sa bahay and natapos na rin ang aming day off. At bukas mabiyahe kami, papunta naman kami ng New York uli. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you on the next video. Bye.